Imagine living in a world where your job, your clothes, and even what you ate depended on the group you were born into. In early societies, people had specific roles based on their status, skills, or family background. Some worked in farming or trade, while others were warriors, religious leaders, or rulers. Different civilizations had different ways of organizing their people, from powerful kings and nobles to communities that worked together. Let's explore how early societies were structured. In many early civilizations, people were divided into social classes. In ancient Egypt, the pharaoh was at the top, ruling over everyone. Below him were priests, scribes, and nobles who had important jobs in government and religion. Farmers and builders were lower in status, while at the very bottom were enslaved people who had no freedom. In medieval Europe, society followed a feudal system, where kings ruled the land, nobles and knights provided protection, and peasants worked on farms in exchange for shelter and food. Not all societies had strict class systems. The Haudenosaunee Confederacy was organized into clans, with leaders chosen by the community. Women played an important role, helping to make decisions and selecting the chiefs. Warriors protected their people, and hunters and farmers provided food for the whole group. In many First Nation societies, people worked together, sharing resources instead of dividing into strict social classes. The Inuit had a unique system as well. They lived in small family-based groups, and leadership was based on skill rather than birth. A good hunter, for example, would be respected and listened to, but no single person had complete control. Everyone had a role. Women prepared food and clothing, men hunted and built homes, and elders passed down knowledge through stories and teachings. Instead of a class system, Inuit communities focused on cooperation and survival. Religious and spiritual leaders were also important in many societies. The Aztecs had priests who led ceremonies and believed they could communicate with the gods. In Europe, monks and nuns dedicated their lives to religion and education. Many indigenous societies had shamans, healers, and elders who played a spiritual role and helped guide their people. The way early societies were structured affected how people lived, worked, and interacted with each other. Some societies had strict social classes, while others were more cooperative and shared responsibilities. The next time you think about leadership, jobs, or even teamwork, remember how early societies organized their people to survive and thrive in their world.